of the full committee. Senator Collins, would you like to make an opening statement?
Thank you.
You are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm just going to make a few comments because Senator Capito has raised many of the issues, as has the chair. But I have to tell you, Secretary Cardona, how disappointed I am in your leadership. What happened with the FAFSA system is simply inexcusable and inexplicable. As our ranking member, Senator Capito, has said, the department had 3 years to implement the revisions and then another year to simplify the revisions to the federal financial aid application. And I have heard from countless families, students, financial aid counselors, and administrators who have expressed their extreme frustration with the system. And I believe the department owes them an apology. This was inexcusable. This wasn't something that was dropped on the department at the last moment. It goes back 4 years. So there was plenty of time to get this right. And the fact is that students in my state have been up in the air about what do. They don't know what package of assistance they're going to receive. And as Senator Capito points out, May 1st is usually decision day, yet these colleges just got the information they needed yesterday. This is just inexcusable. I am also extremely concerned about the treatment of some Jewish students and faculty on far too many of our college campuses. As has been pointed out, under the civil rights law, the department has the authority to act on the complaints, and there are more than 100 investigations that have been filed since October 7th of last year. Every day we hear from Jewish students who tell me that they're frightened on campus. I just cannot believe the rise of anti-Semitism on our college campuses. That is not to say that people don't have the right to peacefully protest. They do, but that is not what is happening in far too many areas. I'm very concerned about the budget for rural education. In Maine, the majority of our schools are small and rural, which is why back in 2002, I co-authored the Rural Education Achievement Program known as REAP. We got a $5 million increase in the program in the last fiscal year, but the administration's budget level funds it back. Actually doesn't level fund it. That would be okay. Instead, the department is going back to fiscal year 2023 levels. And finally, although there are so many other issues that I would love to touch on in my opening statement, including the TRIO program, which is a wonderful program, and I am pleased there's an increase there. IDEA, what we need to start getting those numbers up. But a concern that I have is the return to a single investigator model under your new Title IX regulations, when that model has been ruled by multiple courts as unlawful. So I just don't understand why the department would ignore those court rulings and go back to a model that has been so heavily criticized. Again, I think there are a lot of issues to cover today, and I very much appreciate the opportunity to touch on some of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Collins. Our witness today is Miguel Cardona.